Dear readers of the Astrodeha family, welcome to Astrodeha on YouTube. With the Sun entering Leo on the 22nd, our energy, our outlook on life, and our awareness of the things we've neglected about ourselves will help us regain our vitality. We will realize how important our lives are and how many things we have postponed while trying to keep up with others, and become aware of all the things we haven't truly lived for ourselves. And on the 24th of July, a wonderful Leo new moon awaits us. In these difficult times, we all need to be revived and awakened by the healing energy of the Leo new moon. Sowing new seeds, overcoming tensions in our lives, and choosing to heal instead of pitying ourselves, alienating ourselves, or suppressing ourselves in the name of discipline. These are among the influences reflected to us this week. Of course, Mercury, the planet of communication, is in retrograde. This week, issues related to ex-spouses, ex-lovers, and former partnerships may come up on our agenda. And we need to make an effort to manage this week's energies correctly. In particular, we should express the intentions of our inner passions that are in harmony with our hearts. The peak period of creativity, leadership, and self-expression begins with the Sun's transit through Leo. However, with Mercury retrograde throughout the week, energies related to strategy, planning, acting after reviewing, career, communication, and the restructuring of past connections will be at play. Let the motto of the week be to shine in creative projects, to reassess old relationships, and not to destroy, but to rebuild. May the skies be our guide and our path be illuminated. Children of Mars, Aries. Action and patience will bring you a lot this week if you can balance them. In particular, the sky will test you not with your courage, but with your ability to establish balance. The conjunction of your ruling planet Mars with Mercury will give you leadership in communication and the power to express your ideas with determination. In the workplace, you'll attract attention not only with your performance, but also with your strong charisma. Pay special attention to the energies that require you to be careful with what you say. Don't let your quick words turn into hurtful comments. You have high energy to start new projects related to work, but don't make decisions before you can see the whole picture clearly. Especially on Wednesday, there may be job offers or contracts on the table. Don't forget that you need to examine the details carefully. Starting from Thursday, Venus's transit marks a golden period for Aries working in creative fields. During this time, the spotlight is on you. Financially, unexpected expenses, especially those related to technology, vehicles, and aesthetics, may come to the forefront this week. On Friday, the stars are definitely advising you to stay away from risky investments. With the influence of Venus, your love life is starting to gain depth. Emotional sparks may start to fly with someone you haven't seen or noticed for a long time, and this person could be someone in your close circle. For Aries who are in a relationship, more sincere, heartfelt, and positive energies are in store. However, the stars are once again warning you to be careful about misunderstandings in communication. Make an effort to express what's on your mind, not directly, but after letting it pass through your heart. When it comes to health, the stars warn you to watch out for physical fatigue and headaches. Especially, spending time by the water may do you good. This week, you shouldn't miss opportunities to discover your creativity. If you want to give your life a new direction, now is the perfect time. May the skies be your guide and your path be filled with light. Taurus, the children of Venus. This week, you are the unshakable one in the sky, and your reward is delivering a message that will bring you gain. The foundations of your personal life are being rebuilt. With the influence of Uranus, even within the safe boundaries you're used to, changes are now happening. On Monday, your perspective on home, family relationships, and your living space is shifting. An inner voice will tell you that it's time to make a change here. Maybe it's a room change, maybe a lifestyle adjustment, renovation, or moving. Plans related to these could come up on your agenda. Also, it's possible this week for a matter within the family to become clear, or for a long-standing tension to be healed. Get ready for a powerful rise in your career life under the influence of Venus, especially until midweek. Offers coming from creative sectors or from female figures are definitely worth considering for you. As your long-term goals become more visible, clarify your steps this week. Unexpected gains may be in question, especially on Wednesday. The conversations and observations around you can guide you to make very accurate and sound decisions. However, review your expenses carefully on Friday. A surprise source of income may knock on your door with Uranian energy. These are days when you should especially be open to creative business ideas. In your love life, your feelings of hurt and anger will grow as you try to understand them, strengthened by influences that will solidify trust. After the ups and downs you've experienced in your relationship, now is the time to walk together with love on solid ground. Single Taurians, as your ruling planet Venus passes through your house of love, it may bring someone sincere, genuine, and truly unique into your life. This person may be outside of the usual molds. Stay away from prejudices. Don't disregard the effort they've put into the struggle to meet your heart. You are healing when it comes to matters of your health. There are energies at play that are helping you grow stronger, both spiritually and physically. My advice to you is if something new brings you peace, don't be afraid of it. Move forward by surrendering to it. And this week you should be able to say no to friends who only call when they need something. It's time to fight with awareness for your own worth, for the things you've postponed, and for what you need to do for yourself. It is your right to live as the best version of yourself, presenting your best self on the world stage. Now, stand up for your rights. May the heavens be your guide and your path be filled with light. Children of Mercury, Geminis, your mind is fluttering, but you are the one who sets the direction. The sky will bring you inspiration and vitality this week. With Mercury's energy, you are supported to steer the winds of communication among ideas, conversations, writings, and meetings. But you also need to be careful to structure and reflect your energy in a balanced way. Especially this week, you will see reflections of achieving productivity in work-related presentations, advertising, education, and communication-focused tasks. And you will stand out noticeably with brainstorming meetings, group projects, and social media content. In particular, the synergy you create with the people you work with until Wednesday can increase your gains. You may receive a contract, a partnership offer, or a consultancy proposal. On Friday, a suggestion from your circle of friends or from social media could mean an unexpected opportunity to generate income for you. Especially on Friday, keep your eyes and ears wide open. Even a single small sentence could have the power to bring you financial gains. Starting from Thursday, your love life will be nourished by communication and old flame may reappear. You may form an emotional and lasting bond with someone you already know. Texting, sweet conversations, and brief meetups could be signs of a romantic cycle ahead. Those who are married or in a relationship should be ready to strengthen their bonds through understanding and open dialogue. The stars warn you to watch out for burnout syndrome on Saturday and Sunday. Take time for yourself and balance your social circles. Don't let family problems wear you down, and don't allow the challenging energies of relatives who always want to put themselves first to affect you. Set your boundaries and stand up for your rights. If you're experiencing inner turmoil or restlessness, instead of bottling it up just to avoid hurting those who cause it, prioritize communication and talk things out. It has the power to free you from many burdens. And also, when it comes to financial matters, the stars warn you throughout the week to avoid lending money or taking out loans. Please make every effort to make the most of this period when you will grow in your career in the most elevated and correct way possible. And your intuition will become stronger. You may have guiding dreams, and thanks to your powerful intuition, you can find the right responses and answers to the issues you're torn about and steer your direction accordingly. Now is the time to move forward with confidence in yourself and your abilities. May the heavens be your guide and your path be filled with light. Children of the moon, Cancers, you are being reborn through the power of silence, with the sun's influence on your sign. And now, starting from the 22nd, with the transition into Leo, you'll turn back to your own center, hear your inner voice, and experience influences that will help you escape the noise of life. While the sun offers you awareness and inner strength, the area you need to focus on this week will be approaching yourself with compassion. At the beginning of the week, you may want to stay a bit in the background mentally and spiritually. Silence, the desire to be alone, and introspection will help you gain the clarity you need. Especially with the energy of the new moon on the 24th, setting intentions, revising your goals, and honestly answering the question, what do I want, will be very valuable for you. In the middle of the week, you should focus on details in your work life, and an empathetic approach to work-related matters can bring you significant advantages. You will receive support from the people you work with, and this will strengthen you. Even though professional responsibilities and emotional sensitivity may challenge you a bit, the stars advise you to be careful not to be overly sensitive. Especially when finalizing your projects, meticulousness and patience will bring you a lot, but you may also face some opposition or insinuating remarks from people who have different opinions than yours. You have learned through your experiences who you should engage with and who you should keep your distance from. Now, the stars are telling you to be determined in putting that experience into practice. Especially in your love life, starting from Thursday, you will become more active and outgoing thanks to Venus. A gathering you have with your circle of friends could rekindle past relationships. There are also positive influences for new encounters. On Saturday, an open conversation with your spouse or partner could completely heal old resentments. And throughout the week, be open to energies where friendships can turn into love. Until Sunday, you should take careful steps regarding your budget. When it comes to decisions like signing contracts, buying or selling, or taking out loans, the stars advise you not to rush this week. As for health matters, Cancers with heart or stomach issues should remain especially vigilant throughout the week. Your intuition is very strong. Silence the voices coming from everyone else and move forward by trusting the guidance that comes from within you. Remember, when you find peace within yourself, life will start to take shape in the right way for you. And this week, make sure to wear moonstone and strive to balance your energy. May the skies be your guide and your path be filled with light. Children of the Sun, Leos, as your ruling planet enters your sign, your energy is revitalized and your self-confidence is renewed. Your creative and compassionate potential comes to the forefront. You are entering one of the most powerful periods of the year. All eyes will be on you. This visibility can turn into extremely positive effects and significant advantages in your professional life, as long as you act in a planned and strategic manner. As the week begins, the artist within you awakens. On Monday, whether in your professional or love life, you'll be able to successfully express what's in your heart. Write, design, take the stage. Make the most of the inspiring energies to create content and showcase your own style, so that you can make up for your mistakes and heal in the best way possible, right from the places where you've been burned, broken, or gone wrong. Until the middle of the week, Mercury especially favors meeting with old friends, reconnecting with an ex-partner or lover, strengthening bonds, and showcasing your efforts and creative ideas by attending a work-related event. Even people who usually oppose you may offer unexpected support, suddenly opening doors to stability and success for you. As long as you move forward with self-confidence, trusting the voice of your heart and your strong instinct, especially in both your social and professional life, you will experience influences that will earn you appreciation from those around you. Starting Thursday, with Venus supporting your sign, a star will be born in your love life. There are influences such as new encounters, renewed feelings in your existing relationship, and the opportunity to build deeper bonds that will revitalize your partnership. In financial matters, a surprise gain from an investment opportunity or a smart budget plan may come to the forefront. You will succeed not by taking risks, but by acting consciously. Don't act too quickly this week when it comes to buying and selling, taking out loans, or making long-term financial moves. Your physical energy is also on the rise, but balance is essential. Throughout the week, pay attention to the harmony of body, mind, and spirit. You are especially facing energies where you will renew your spirit, engage in creative activities that inspire new dreams, and leave a lasting mark of wisdom with new goals. You can make short, delightful vacation plans with your beloved loved one, and if you've been feeling truly guilty about having deeply wronged them for a considerable long time, every loving, heartfelt step you take will be reciprocated in kind, abundant love. Virgos are the children of Mercury. Now is the week to structure the order that is in your nature with empathy and make a difference. With Mercury's energy, your mind will work in a disciplined and solution-oriented way. Whether in your work or personal life, you'll be organized, make plans, and strive for productivity. Not just logic, but also understanding and gentleness will bring you a lot. At the beginning of the week, especially on Monday, restructuring processes in your work environment and streamlining your workflow may help you seize new opportunities. Now is the time to show your sense of responsibility at its strongest, especially if you want your initiatives to be noticed and appreciated. Pay special attention to communication in team projects, whether it's presenting projects, analyzing data, organizing files, or establishing new systems. Clear and constructive statements will be the key to your success. In your love life, starting from Thursday, Venus will highlight the language of love, compassion, and joint efforts in relationships. Working towards a goal with someone you love can greatly strengthen the bond between you. Single Virgos may find themselves experiencing emotional closeness with someone from their circle of friends. Instead of judging or acting with prejudice, choose to grow in your relationships with understanding. There are influences indicating that you will gain clarity in financial matters, make budget adjustments, identify unnecessary expenses, and feel relieved when a payment you have been expecting arrives. However, the stars warn you to pay attention to your physical and mental health. Health is one of the most valuable aspects of life. A balanced diet, herbal teas, and exercise will do you a lot of good. In particular, there are influences indicating that you will turn inward, reflect on the future, structure your development goals, and act with awareness that small but consistent changes will improve your quality of life in the long run. Now is the time to rise from the places where you have been brought down or have brought yourself down under the influence of anger, resentment, bad habits, and toxic friendship. Take the wheel of your life journey and make the most of these powerful influences to heal and start anew in a completely different direction. It will also be beneficial for you to pay attention to the dreams you have this week. Try to interpret your dreams accurately with the wisdom of experts, and especially recognize the ill intentions of those who deliberately try to wrong you for their own benefit and act cautiously. Children of Venus, Libras, balance and peace brought by intuitive communication is the theme of the week. It's time to showcase your innate diplomatic skills in your professional life and relationships. This week, with the positive energies of Venus and Mercury, your strong intuition regarding harmony, stability, and communication in matters related to family and close circles will help you resolve arguments amicably, succeed in hearing others' inner voices, and make it easier to correct mistakes made out of anger and frustration with timely interventions. Starting from Tuesday in your career life, you will experience influences where your self-worth and projects will be recognized, and as a work matter that you have long struggled to decide on becomes clear, your self-confidence will rise. With Venus in Leo energy, creative gestures, surprise plans, and artistic expressions can nourish your relationship. Single Libras may encounter an impressive person and may start to relive a love story from your past that was left unfinished in your emotional life. Sudden opportunities may seem tempting, but my advice to you is to analyze well in order to choose long-term love, affection, and trust. Thursday and Friday are suitable days for personal care, spiritual cleansing, and restructuring your inner balance. However, when it comes to financial matters, the stars are telling you to cut your coat according to your cloth. Especially your urge to spend may increase in order to win the hearts of your loved ones. But if you don't want to feel uneasy with financial crises and regrets like, I wish I hadn't done that towards the weekend, be careful. And this week, you will especially realize how much the words that come out of your mouth can lead to misunderstandings and destructive energies, and you will even be able to heal issues that you have struggled to resolve within yourself. Every step you take with love, every approach you make with affection, rest assured, will be reciprocated. Just make sure to listen to your inner voice, do not ignore it, and as the weekend approaches, the stars warn you to be cautious about falls, bumps, and household accidents. There may be minor tensions and restlessness in your travel plans, and you might not be able to manage these energies properly. Also, my advice to you is to remember to hit the brakes whenever your inner voice warns you. May the skies be your guide and your path be filled with light. Scorpios are the children of Mars. This week, the sky is bringing you to the spotlight with the powerful energy of Mars. Starting from the beginning of the week, you'll be in a more assertive, determined, and clear energy. This may cause you to attract attention both in your personal and professional life. Throughout the week, your courage and perseverance will help you make the right decisions. Your leadership qualities will stand out among those close to you, your ideas will be accepted, and the steps you take toward your personal goals have the power to carry you to very strong positions in your professional life. Especially in matters related to desires, requests, and expectations, you can get what you want in the conversations you have during the first 3 days of the week. The sky draws attention to a significant change and awareness in your career life. Especially these days, An expert or senior person you encounter may seriously guide you in professional matters, and Venus's transit in Leo will heal your family environment. You can accumulate peaceful moments at home through cleaning, reorganizing, and the resolution of tensions among family members. And in your love life, hidden feelings may come to the surface. If you are married, you may experience an increase in trust and an intensification of passion in your relationship. And there are energies at play that may lead to unexpected closeness and the beginning of emotionally deep, lasting relationships. This week, your heart may be drawn to someone you never expected. Avoid taking risks when it comes to financial matters. Act with foresight. Take time to focus on long-term plans. When it comes to your health, the stars warn you this week that issues related especially to your lower back and neck may increase. Protect your lower back and neck area. In addition, if you have previously experienced similar and persistent issues in the past regarding your ongoing discomforts, it is absolutely crucial to be sure to quickly and effectively incorporate a specialist doctor's comprehensive treatment plan into your daily life. Throughout the week, you will be evaluating choices you've made in the past, returning to your professional life, and restructuring your future plans. Be open to challenging but growth-oriented experiences. You may achieve a significant spiritual breakthrough. The emotions you are afraid to confront are the keys that will set you free. Therefore, stay aware of this and diligently work on your discomforts with determination. Be aware that when you do this, you will be able to transform many things and be met with powerful positive outcomes. May the heavens guide you and may your path be filled with light. Children of Jupiter, Sagittarians, the sky this week indicates that with your rational mindset, positive energies, growth, and development are coming your way. Starting Monday, especially in academic and professional matters, expressing your brilliant ideas clearly will bring energies into your life that will help you gain new skills, achieve success, and even foster closer relationships and receive surprise offers from people you may not be close to. With the energy of Venus, you can connect with important people and establish beneficial collaborations through friendly conversations. In terms of love, if you are a single Sagittarius, unexpected encounters may excite your heart. Surprises are just around the corner. In financial matters, you will be able to reap the positive returns of an investment you made in the past as gains. And when it comes to responsible partnerships and legal matters, now is the time for rewards and victory in the struggles you have faced. Additionally, you may finally be able to take a trip you have been considering for a long time. And a problem that has been troubling you in this regard may be unexpectedly resolved through the help of true friends. My advice to you is to choose to stay calm for your long-term plans without attaching too much meaning to everything that happens throughout the week. In particular, I suggest that a love story or a work project that was left unfinished long ago may come back into your life under much better circumstances. My advice to you is to manage these energies properly and choose to structure these influences not with past fears, but with your current wisdom. This week, do not neglect your body when it comes to health-related matters. Nourish yourself with sports and outdoor activities. There are positive energies in your love life, but make an effort to strike a balance between worldly responsibilities and inner quest, especially now that you are greeted by positive energies that strengthen both wisdom and authenticity. Use these influences to develop new habits and hobbies and bring them into your life. Face whatever you are afraid of within yourself. When it comes to travel plans, Believe that surprising developments are there to help you grow, not to scare you, and embrace the beauty that comes from living in the moment. However, as the weekend approaches, the stars also warn you to increase your security measures against information and data theft. Children of Saturn Capricorns, the sky this week will boost our productivity and bring powerful opportunities into your lives for your long-term goals. With Saturn's influence, your disciplined attitude will bring you many gains. Constructive steps and solid planning will be the key to achieving tangible results. Especially starting from Monday, express your ideas about how you will manage your material and spiritual resources. Address any energy in your work that makes you uncomfortable or feel disorganized, and be careful in your interactions with your colleagues. They may try to make you appear differently or push you to act out of ambition, which could leave a wrong impression. That's why being in control, speaking constructively, and persistently addressing things you are suspicious of will be greatly beneficial for you. My advice to you is that your channels of communication are opening up, and you are lucky in terms of forming collaborations that will contribute to your goals. But you need to take the first step. Reaching out to people who think differently from you can help you seize great opportunities in your career. Especially starting from Thursday, with the influence of Venus in Leo, you can expect gestures in relationships, quality time spent together, and the resolution of tensions that have been ongoing for a long time. When it comes to financial matters, do not take risks without conducting thorough research. Decisions built on solid foundations will help you achieve profitable results. When it comes to health, you should rest your mind and body and pay special attention to your foot health throughout the week. If you make an effort to spend time in silence and mindfulness, you can heal even the areas where you struggle the most. However, unexpected information or data may come up regarding family, real estate, or inheritance matters. Instead of being afraid or worried about this information, you should ask yourself, what can I do right now? How can I transform this? Since this has come up, what lesson or message am I supposed to take from it? Especially, this is a time when you will distinguish between the concepts of friendship and companionship and embrace the beauty that comes from transforming the tensions within yourself. Single Capricorns, you may find yourself facing themes of an ex-lover or ex-spouse returning. Remember why you broke up. But if there is a sincere attempt at reconciliation right now and you are ready to have honest conversations, don't ignore this energy either. Children of Uranus, Aquarians, this week, energies that promote both social and spiritual growth are at play for you. As the bond you have built within your inner world grows stronger, your relationships with those around you are also beginning to deepen in a remarkable way. With the influence of Mercury, your conversations, exchanges of ideas, and the resolution of financial issues will become easier, helping you attract attention in your professional life. Get ready to breathe a sigh of relief as a long-standing, serious work-related problem, perhaps an issue involving an official institution, finally gets resolved. However, the sky advises you to value confidentiality. And especially in your career, there may be major opportunities on Wednesday and Thursday. Combine your technological and creative sides with your innovative ideas and reflect them in your profession. Your creativity and your ability to think outside the box will successfully take you one step further. In love and relationships, thanks to the influence of Venus, emotional issues that have remained unresolved for a long time may be resolved through compassionate and honest conversations. If you are not in a relationship, you may say hello to a new relationship this week with someone you meet based on shared ideals. In financial matters, especially regarding investments in crypto and digital projects, such plans may come to the forefront, but do not take action without the advice of a professional investment consultant. You could be scammed or face financial losses. When it comes to your health, the stars warn you to be mindful of allergic reactions and sensitivities in the lower back area. And ask yourself this throughout the week. What am I serving? If my uniqueness, strength, and vision are the light of my path, am I truly able to reflect these in my own life? This is not the time to contradict or fight with yourself. Now is the time to align, to build, and to strengthen friendships. Especially when it comes to matters involving your friends, show your resilience, showcase your talents, without allowing the people who have made you feel alienated from yourself to take even more from your life. You should move your own struggle and your own rights to the very top of your list of priorities. Take action, fight, and move forward with the belief that you will win at the end of this struggle. Also, being particularly cautious about legal matters this week will certainly give you the necessary strength to effectively protect yourself from many potential problems that may arise. Just make sure not to lose touch with your awareness. Pisces, the mystical children of Neptune. Even though your emotions may be turbulent, intuition and intellect will guide you this week. As the week begins, your inner voice will help you resolve uncertainties in emotional matters. To choose the right words and timing in your relationship, please trust your instincts and act accordingly. Under the influence of your ruling planet Neptune, Pisces who are especially involved in the visual arts may encounter energies this week that bring important offers, opportunities, and gains. My advice to you is that with the influence of Venus as well, friendships, family ties, and your love life may see the resolution of a long-standing resentment or a serious problem through a heartfelt conversation. Although there may be ups and downs in financial matters, an unexpected opportunity or income in the middle of the week could help balance your budget. However, this week, focus on saving and absolutely stay away from risks. In particular, you will experience influences where you question patterns you've carried from the past to the present. Your dreams may be intense and meaningful, and trusting your instincts will bring you both material and emotional rewards. However, the stars warn you to be cautious about food and medication poisoning when it comes to your health. You should be especially careful with what you eat, drink, and any medications you take. And when it comes to relatives, close ones, or friends who make you feel pressured internally, you need to stop bottling up your discomfort and choose to talk to the people causing it. Otherwise, the pressure you put on yourself could manifest as sleep problems and difficult to manage tension towards the weekend. And in this case, even the people who love you in your personal life may feel uncomfortable. Now is the time to leave behind discomforts and feelings or thoughts that do not belong to you. You should give both yourself and those who love you the value you deserve by setting boundaries. And especially there may be changes related to travel. You may encounter situations such as your vacation plans being delayed or moved up. Don't panic at all. Know that whatever is happening these days is happening to move you towards something better, something more beautiful. You should balance your energy by managing your fears through prayer and meditation. And my advice to you is to keep an amethyst crystal on your right wrist or on the ring finger of your right hand throughout the week to keep your energy high. May the heavens be your guide and your paths be filled with light.